What's up guys, Just Messi here, welcome to a brand new video. Welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. Today I believe is May the 27th and of course it's a Friday. So today we've got a few confirmed ones to get through at the start and we've got some juicy transfers to get through after that guys. So as always, before we get any further, if you can smash 1,500 likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're new to my channel, click that subscribe button for more, and in the comments below, let me know your thoughts on today's rumours and like rumours I should do in the next episode. And also if you missed yesterday's videos, they'll be down below in that description box. There was only one yesterday, but usually gameplay is around 9 PM or 9:30 PM and transfers is 8 AM, so that is your kind of schedule from me. So let's start off today then with a confirmed one, and it's actually a contract extension, which I think all 5 of these are, and that's Dirk Kuyt, the former Liverpool man, signing a 1-year extension at Feyenoord. And there really haven't been too many confirmed ones today in terms of actual signings, so I decided to go contract extensions that are kind of big names and you may not have noticed them over the week. And the next one is going to be Gustavo Cabral, a Argentine centre-back. He got a tots last week on FIFA Ultimate Team for Celta Vigo, and he's now got an extension until 2019. And in terms of stats, he's probably one of the worst team of season items this year. And then we go on to Dario Serna, the Croatian this time from Shakhtar Donetsk, has extended his contract, I'm assuming for a year, until 2017. A decent right back, and of course a decent little European or Europa League run with Shakhtar this season. Then we go on to Ricardo Montolivo. We've got 2 AC Milan ones. The very first one, like I said, Montolivo, I think he's their captain, but he's extended until 2019, as has this next man, Luca Antonelli, the left back from Milan, until 2019 as well. And like I mentioned, not too much is happening right now in terms of confirmed deals, because that doesn't really happen for about another 2 to 3 weeks from now. So Euro 2016 obviously starts in 2 weeks today, or 2 weeks yesterday in fact, and I'm really looking forward to that, and that usually brings up some deals happening just before the tournament starts. So the very first one was on your screen, and this one is going to Dennis Praet, I think that's how you say his name, the young Belgian today, linked to Premier League new boys Middlesbrough. And it looks like Middlesbrough have also captured the services of I think it's Victor Fischer from Ajax, who was covered in the last 2 videos. So that one may be confirmed over the next couple of days. But this guy, Dennis Praet of Anderlecht today, linked to Middlesbrough, and apparently they're in advanced talks. And this is according to Voltball 24, and apparently it is also relayed from another journalist. So I'm not sure how reliable they are, but basically it says there are in advanced talks with him, and no fee has been mentioned. But Southampton last week were linked to his services for £10 million, and I'm assuming that's about the going rate for him. And Middlesbrough potentially getting Praet and also Fischer, 2 very highly rated youngsters, and 2 nice new names to Barclays Premier League next season. And now we go on to the next player, which is going to be Steven Gerrard. You may have heard of him, and the former Liverpool man, now currently playing his stuff for, of course, LA Galaxy in America. But today, linked to a kind of reunion this time with the new Celtic manager, Brendan Rodgers. And this is according to Belfast Telegraph. They're saying that Brendan Rodgers is eyeing a move for former Liverpool captain Steven Gerrard, as apparently Gerrard is feeling homesick. So I think that this may be Gerrard's last season in America, because there's also rumours he has been offered a coaching role at Liverpool for next year. But nothing else to report on that one then. So we go on to the next player, which is going to be Bril Donald Mbolo, the very, very highly rated Swiss player. Today, linked to a very surprising move, because a lot of big clubs are after him. But today, the new Bundesliga club of Red Bull Leipzig are linked to him. And this isn't just a random newspaper, it is Bild reporting this, who I think are one of the biggest in Germany, if I'm correct. So Mbolo, everyone thought he'd be going to like Spurs or someone, or I think Wolfsburg paid £30 million or 30 million euros back in January, and that was declined. But today, apparently, they're in talks with him for around 20 million euros, and that's about £15 million if the conversion rate is right there. Apparently, they're after him, and they're looking very close to signing him as well, it says. So this one does look like it will happen. And another reason I really want this one to happen is in the fact that you may remember Yusuf Pulse on this game, the silver, I call him like the silver Ibrahimovic. He's 6'4", 4-star skill moves. It's quite hard to put in a good team, but having Mbolo, that opens up a lot of hybrid options for at least this FIFA, as he will be a Bundesliga player next season. Then we go on to Yaya Toure, and the guy is kind of a bit of limbo right now, because they're not sure whether he's staying or he's going, and it looks like he wants to stay in the Premier League, whether that's at Man City or another club. So the 2 parts, and the very first one from the Telegraph says that Yaya Toure is determined to remain in the Premier League next season, even if Man City opt to sell him. And the second part kind of gives like another angle to this. It says that Yaya Toure has offers from Inter Milan and also the Chinese Super League, among others, should Man City and Pep Guardiola opt to sell him this summer. So it looks like he has offers outside the Premier League, but if he gets one from a BPL team, he'd definitely consider it over the other 2. But realistically, I think Yaya Toure could end up in China, but simply the fact that they offer so much money, and it kind of outdoes anything that European clubs can offer. Also, I mean, he's probably coming towards the end of his career, possibly. I mean, he's 33, so he's not the youngest of players, and it could be quite a nice few years from release out in China, earning a lot of money. Now we go on to Kalidou Koulibaly. The other day, linked to Chelsea, and today linked to another Premier League club, Arsenal. And the Daily Star saying that Arsenal are ready to turn their attention to land Napoli defender Kalidou Koulibaly, and the Daily Telegraph has said that Arsenal turned their attention to him after securing the signing of Granit Xhaka from Borussia Mönchengladbach. It seems that Arsene Wenger is trying to prove a point this season by spending his money and proving that he can do so, and also getting signings in before the end of the transfer window. So no panic buys for him. He wants a solid team for next season and push for that BPL title. And I'm fully aware Leicester City didn't really spend much last season and they won the Premier League, but I think this year it may be a lot different because there's so many top class managers in the league now that some of them are guaranteed to get sacked because there's not enough success to go around every single one of them. And obviously Arsene Wenger does not want to get sacked, and basically he wants to take that further step and do one more place to finish in the first position. And then we go on to Ahmed Musa today, linked to the Premier League champions Leicester City, and not for the first time. The Express is saying that Leicester City are set to splash the cash to get Jamie Vardy a new strike partner, with Nigerian forward Ahmed Musa in the frame. And the Daily Telegraph are saying they're in talks with with CSK in Moscow over a €23 million deal to sign the Nigerian forward. And $23 million was around the same price they were actually trying to negotiate back in January, so that one I imagine probably has some truth about it, and it would be quite an interesting addition to the Premier League team because apparently he's got a very good work rate about him, and of course on FIFA he's very quick, so that kind of matches with Jamie Vardy. Now we go on to Toni Kroos today, linked to Juventus, but apparently it's part of a swap deal. And FisherZ.net has said that Real Madrid are desperate to sign Paul Pogba in attempts to get him this summer, and Toni Kroos is kind of being used as a bit of make weight. So there's Toni Kroos in the Juve badge, and here's Paul Pogba in a Real Madrid badge. So I don't know whether Paul Pogba will leave this season, but if he doesn't, I think it's very close to doing so. But Real Madrid will not be the only club interested. I imagine that every single club that has a lot of money about them will definitely be in for him. Maybe this summer or potentially over the next, say 2 years or so, because he's still very young. I mean, 23 years old I think Paul Pogba is, and he's regarded as one of the best talents in the world, if not the best world talent. And now a man that seems to feature in every single episode, Ibrahimovic, and obviously he's a free agent, so there's a lot of hype about this guy right now. But apparently, if you may have seen this interview, I'll try to put a screenshot. When he's asked about if Manchester United have made a bid for him, he kind of done like a cheeky smile. I'm not sure whether that indicates anything, but apparently he has said in that interview that he knows his intentions, he knows where he's going to be going, he just got to press the button. And that's essentially how he worded it. And also apparently the only BPL club in for him are Manchester United, but he also has a huge offer from China. But he does say Man United face competition from an unnamed Chinese club who have tabled a deal worth £53 million over 2 years. And let me put that in a bit of perspective right now. So 52 million over 2 years, £26 million a year, of course, £542,000 per week, £77,000 a day, £3,000 an hour, £54 a minute, and 90p a second. And that is just mind-blowing. That's absolutely extortionate. And if he was to accept that, I think a lot of people would understand why, because that is like unrefusable money right there. But also, he's already rich. He doesn't really need the money. And Man United, he probably wants one shot at the BPL. We'll have to wait and see, although I do see this one concluding very soon, probably over the next week or so. And now we go on to the next player, which is going to be a player that's not on FIFA Ultimate Team, and that is going to be the youngster Reece Oxford of West Ham. Apparently, according to Daily Mirror today, Liverpool have joined both Manchester clubs in the battle to get his signature. I think he's still 16 years old, and there was a tweet by Sky Sports last week, basically him saying that he did decline a contract at West Ham, and he would be available for £10 million. Although, I haven't seen it myself, but apparently he did put a tweet out himself, Reece Oxford, to Sky Sports or something, saying that he hasn't done any of that. So probably not sure how much truth there is in that, we'll have to wait and see. Now we go on to Mesut Özil, and this one isn't for Arsenal fans to get worried about. He is not going anywhere. According to Sky Sports, he's not looking to leave at all. He has 2 years remaining on his contract and his current deal, and is ready to discuss a contract extension with Arsenal after Euro 2016. So it just gets a little bit better for them after signing Granit Xhaka, getting linked to the likes of Koulibaly, and also having the main man Mesut Özil commit his future. And another player linked to him today is going to be Alvaro Morata, a player I think is featured in the last 3 or 4 episodes possibly. But everyone knows about the Real Madrid whole the buyback clause they have on him. But apparently Real Madrid are willing to buy him back and then send him straight on to Arsenal. But apparently they want at least £38 million for the Juventus striker, so I'm not sure how much they have to pay to get him back. It must be like 20 odd mil, so Juve won't get that much compared to how much they could have got if they sold him directly to Arsenal or Paris Saint-Germain for about 51 mil. And another one according to the Sky Sports gossip column today is Jose Mourinho at Manchester United wants Willian, so that's quite a big one. But apparently they have to pay £60 million for the Chelsea winger to bring him to Old Trafford. The Brazilian was one of the few players that actually wanted to play under Mourinho, it seemed, last season. And I mean, 60 mil though, I think that's a bit extortionate. This is according to Sky Sports gossip column, which is either full of random newspapers or also some fans putting their input, so not sure how much truth is in that. Now we got on to Mendy, the Nice centre defensive mid this time, today linked to Leicester City. And it says that Leicester City are targeting Nice midfielder Mendy as a potential replacement for N'Golo Kante, who could be on his way to Paris Saint-Germain. They unsuccessfully tried to sign him for £12 million last summer, just before they got Kante. So that probably favoured Leicester ever so slightly, because obviously in Kante played extremely well. But if they do sell him, they'll have to replace him. I'm not sure whether she's just like, it could be lazy journalism, because personally, I think they've gone, you know what, this guy's a CDM. I'm around probably about the same age as Kante, possibly, I'm not too sure. But he's a CDM currently playing in France, doesn't play for PSG or Lyon or something like that, or Monaco. He plays for like a mid-table club, if I'm correct. And kind of gone, you know what, that's kind of similar to the story last year of Kante, let's roll with that. Or it could be legit interest, and that could all be bullshit what I just said, if last year's unsuccessful bid is anything of truth. Now we got on to Lucas Perez, a player that got a tots last week, player for Deportivo La Coruña, and today he has a lot of Champions League offers apparently. And it says that Deportivo's attacker Lucas Perez has offers to join Champions League clubs in the summer transfer window, according to Spaniard's agents. So this guy was, I think, last week linked to Leicester City. Most players are at the moment, but Perez, he is 27 years old. He joined Deportivo from PAOK in 2014 from Greece, and initially on loan, but now he's made the move permanent last summer. So no fees been mentioned, but apparently clubs, or Champions League clubs in particular, are apparently looking out for him. And the final one today is going to be this man, Sergio Ramos. He's not going anywhere. It's actually a story related to last summer. You remember last summer, it said that Sky Sports said that he was in fact asking to leave Real Madrid and join Manchester United. I'd done a troll tweet yesterday. I kind of retweeted that from Sky Sports, and people were like, what the fuck? Because that's when Ramos said that he wanted to join United. So apparently he has no regrets over that. And that's basically all it says. It says he has no regrets over not joining United, and he's very happy in Spain. And that, guys, this could be the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, smash the like button. 1,500 likes would be absolutely awesome. If you're to my channel, class, subscribe button for more. And in the comments below, let me know your thoughts on today's rumours, rumours I should do in the next episode. And also keep an eye out for gameplay videos at 9 PM and transfer videos at 8 AM, guys. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.